no funds, no fun. It's okay to miss out on stuff. Maybe you can be single or in a relationship, and depending on what your occupation is and what type of lifestyle you live in, it can be hard still. It really takes a two-income household. Some people robbing Peter to pay Paul, and then shit. Sometimes you can't even get it from Peter. You can't even rob Peter to give it to Paul, cause shit, Peter ain't got it either. Get your shit together. Hey y'all, it's yours truly, T Marie, and I'm back with another episode of Sip Happens Podcast, where we sip, chat, and repeat. How y'all doing? How y'all been? Before we get into it, let me just take a sip, honey. Okay. I know I've been gone for a minute. I know. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Let me get that out the way. And welcome back to the people that stayed, hold me down, and, didn't leave. I'm pretty sure y'all want to know where I've been. We're going to get into a little bit of that. Nothing too major, but we're going to talk about it today. So, y'all, we are about to get into all the honey iced tea. And before we get started, I'm going to let y'all know what I'm sipping on right quick. It ain't much. It ain't much at all. It's just a little Taylor Port. You know that Taylor Port, when you want to get there where you need to be, this is a wine that you can, sip on to get you on that level. Okay, so as y'all seen by the title, y'all already know the topic. No funds, no fun. It's okay to miss out on stuff. You know what I'm saying? To get your shit together. So before we get deep into the video, I'm going to do a vibe check per usual. So today's vibe for me, I feel good. I look good. The wine got me feeling good, feeling fine. And things have been on the up and up for me. Like, I've been gone away for a while, y'all, because I had told y'all that I was moving. So the moving process took longer than expected because you know how they go sometimes when they got to come in and repair some stuff and, just that type of stuff. So I had been staying with my mom for almost a month until my house got ready. So all my equipment mainly was put up, and you know what I'm saying? It was put up. So I only had a microphone in my iPhone, but I really didn't have any quiet time to where I can get away from my baby like this. So I really couldn't record, and I was taking that time to get me together, get my mental together, and I was kind of worried and stressing out about moving in my house. I ain't gonna lie. So you know how that can be when you're moving. It's stressful and it could be a process. So boom, fast forward, I got into my house. I've been in my house now almost a month now. Well, it's been a month, maybe almost a month and a half now. But anyway, so boom, I get in my house. You got to unpack, trying to get it together, trying to get a little setup for my podcast. I couldn't find my soundboard. So boom, boom, boom. I just found my soundboard today. Today is Saturday that I'm recording this video. And when I found it, I said, oh, I found it. It's time to go. It's time to get ready, get set, go, baby. So that's what I did. I charged it up. I would have did a little hair makeup and came so I can talk to y'all because I missed y'all. Podcasting, doing this is like a form of therapy for me. Just come and unwind, be myself, and talk to y'all, even though right now I'm talking to a camera. But you get what I mean. You know what I mean. So anyway, overall my mental is good. Everything is looking on the up and up. Everything's falling into place. Everything that I have prayed for and worked on and working toward to get better, it's happening. It's in the making. So it's all good with me. So I wanted to start out light on the first episode back. So I'm going to call this a new season of Sip Happens Podcast. It's the new season, reinventing, coming up with new ideas, and hopefully I can get some people on the show, y'all. But if we don't, we're going to rock it out how we've been rocking it out, okay? Period. So No fun's no fun. And we all can relate to this. We all can relate to this because right now it's a trying time for a lot of people. Kudos, hooray to the people that's got it put together and ain't had to feel a little struggle here and there, mentally, financially, physically, all that. So kudos to y'all, to the ones that got your shit together, baby. So, but the ones that can relate to the no funds, no fun. And when I say funds, I'm saying FUNDS, kind of country girl. So yeah. So, it's okay to miss out when you ain't got the money, and I can relate. So this topic, I'm gonna keep it real and 100. When I ain't got it, I ain't got it. When I know bills due, or the children have needs that need to be met, or necessities for the house comes first. So, you know what I'm saying? And you can't have fun without no funds, and you can't have funds if you ain't got no job, if you ain't got no hustle, if you ain't got something going on with yourself to get the funds. You know what I'm saying? So for me right now, I only work one job, and I finally got the job that I've been waiting on for a long time. Finally got the job I've been waiting on for a good little minute. Let me sip to that. Let's cheers to that. Cheers. Yes, honey. So that's working out. Like I said, everything falling into place for me. Man above. Thank you, God. So anyway, you got to have some kind of hustle. Like, we're in a recession, whether people want to say it or not. The groceries are high. The bills are going up. Even the little apps that we thought we were getting away with, like taking away cable and download like Netflix and Stars and HBO and stuff, paying a few dollars for that. Baby, everything going up. Everything is going up. And it gets hard out here for a mother, a couple, a married couple. Baby, you can be single or in a relationship. And depending on what your occupation is and what type of lifestyle you live in, it can be hard still. So that's why I say a lot of people can relate. Because these days, in my opinion, it really takes a 2-income household. Unless you're the CEO of a company, or you just booming with your own, business, or whatever however you hustle or get your money. Like if you just got it like that, and like I said, kudos to y'all. But a lot of the people are feeling the struggle. And I sometimes hate to use that word because it's a struggle, but at the same time, I feel like it's a lesson in it too. It's a lesson for me. So I'm going to be like, I'm just learning a hard lesson right now. I'm learning a hard lesson. I'm listening. I'm paying attention to the lesson that's being taught. That's what I feel like. It's just a lesson being learned for me. And I'm paying attention. I'm trying to come up with things or pay attention to what got me here. Recognize what got me to where I am or to where I was. And try to switch things up, change things up. Whether that's mental, physically, financially. Hey, you can't sit at home. You can't sit at home. You can't sit on your ass. It's too expensive out here. It is too expensive out here to just not be out here trying. And I know in my household, it's just me. I'm a single mother. I'm a single parent. And so it's just me. I have help here and there, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's only here and there. Majority is me. Mommy got to make it happen. And, it's all good. I chose this title. You hear me? So, we're going to first talk about taking care of the home. Now, y'all know we're going to say like all in all, taking care of the home. It could be if, say, you're buying your house. It could be you have your water heater go out or something. You have to have the money to be able to get your shit fixed when it go broke, when it break down on you. So, you ain't got the money because some people robbing Peter to pay Paul. And then sometimes you can't even get it from Peter. You can't even rob Peter to give it to Paul, cause shit, Peter ain't got it either. So all in all, what I'm saying is like you got your home expenses, whether it's your toiletries, your household. You got to keep your house up to par, whether you're living in a house or an apartment, because renting or buying is, especially buying, you're doing it all yourself. It's coming out of pocket, baby. But when you're renting, you have a little more leniency, a little bit more like where, what I'm saying, that's a part of rent. The stuff break down, you got your landlord getting the maintenance to come out and fix stuff. So that's a plus for renting. But still, let's keep it real. They don't come fix every damn thing. They don't come out and fix the little stuff. Some stuff you probably gonna take care of yourself. Like the painting, it's only so many times a year or a certain amount of years before they come and paint again. It's just like the little upkeep in your home that comes out of pocket. You gotta buy the stuff, the supplies to keep your house clean. Sometimes you want to rearrange furniture, buy new furniture. Sorry, y'all, I got my iPad in front of me, so I want to kind of make sure I'm staying on topic and don't go too far away from it. And so it's things of that nature. You might have to do your lawn care if you don't have like your husband, boyfriend, you, the wife, or whoever want to do the yard work. If you don't have nobody to do it, your son, and you got to pay somebody, that's another expense. So, and that's with, unless you live in some apartments, with renting, most of the time you're responsible for your own lawn care. So it could be this and that, and yeah, so it's hard out here, baby. And then to top it off, you got your bills. We That's a part of taking care of the home, because the home can't be kept if you ain't paying the rent and your light bill. Them two of the main bills you don't want to not pay when you trying to live and have a roof over your head. It ain't no way around it. You got to pay the bills. So you got your bills, and then every year, I feel like it goes up. It goes like, I don't know, some people might go up $50 each year, that when you rent, $25 to $50 each year that you rent, something like that for some people. But then your groceries, the food is high. You can't go buy a pack of chicken hardly for the $5 and some a pack, or $6 and some for a family pack, baby. You got to pay $9 and $10 for a family pack of drumsticks, chicken legs. Like, where they do that at? So, hey, like I said, you ain't got the funds, you can't have fun. I'm gonna sit this over here, y'all. I'm gonna sit this over here because I'm having to keep moving forward. Yeah. So, yeah, like I feel like the grocery stores, the clothing stores, man, they all in this together. And the food is going up so high. And sometimes even if you get EBT, food stamps, for some people that don't know what EBT is, it still can be hard to a certain extent. You might get some food stamps. You're going to run out probably before the month over with. And you still need cash to carry you over until the next month, until you get them again. So regardless, I feel like if you getting government assistance plus working, sometimes depending on, your household, how many children you got, all that shit play a part. All that shit play a part. So, you can never beat the system. We can try, but you ain't beat no damn system. So, that's just a part of living. It's a part of life. What can we really do about it? And ain't nothing we can really do about it, but try to vote in people that is going to help, is, for us and not against us. That's another topic though. So, the groceries, the bills, taking care of the house. And then on top of that, you want to shop because you got to buy your children clothes. You got to buy yourself clothes. And you want to keep your maintenance up on your self-care. Ladies and men, we want to get our hair done. We want to get manicured, pedicures. And that shit is expensive. Even that stuff has gone up. From back in the day when I was young until now, baby, please, honey, chicken child, it is high. It is expensive. So me, every blue moon now, like because me, I'm getting my shit together. I'm not one to keep up with the Jones. I'm not trying to impress nobody. I'm not trying to impress social media to make them feel like I got it going on. Cause at the end of the day, who the fuck cares of what social media thinks? You'll be in a hole trying to impress the people around you. You'll be in a hole trying to impress social media. You'll be in a hole trying to do all these things for your children or for yourself that you know that your salary or your hourly rate, it just the math ain't mathing. And sometimes we got to take a step back to get our shit together, to save up some money, to get back on track, to, save up for a rainy day because man, it's everything is expensive. Everything is high. Everything is overly priced. They price gouging, and it's just ridiculous. But at the end of the day, we gotta eat. We gotta have somewhere to sleep. We gotta have lights. We gotta have a freaking car, and that's a whole nother story. You got a car paying a car note, car insurance. So it's a lot of shit that us as adults have to do and deal with. And you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like nowadays, and probably back in the day too, we say nowadays, but back then, way back then, they didn't have the internet. They didn't have social media. They didn't have the cameras with the phones and stuff like that to show all of that. And me, I don't, but I believe it was some people back in the day that, probably want to be a little fancy, a little flashy. But this day and age, baby, people go broke. People, you know what I'm saying, try to make it look good for whoever, the internet, the people they around, they job. I don't know. But me, I've never been the type to overly spend when I know I got business to take care of. I'm always take care of my business first. The bills come first. My children come first. Whatever left over, if it's enough for me to pamper myself or buy me some new clothes or shoes or get my hair done, I'll do that. But this day and age, can't nobody really help nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to help yourself. You got to be able to save money, be more financially responsible. And it's a lot of stuff that, yes, I'm 40, but sometimes you go through things, you go through trials and tribulations, and it just, you never too old to learn something new or to grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I'm growing as I go, as I get older. I'm getting more into being financially stable, um, being, being able to do a lot of the things that, like this past couple of years, hey, I was going through something, honey. Going through something. Just like a lot of other people. But me, I'm not the type to put all my dirty laundry, or not dirty laundry because it wasn't like that. But, I just don't put all my business on social media and stuff. And I don't tell a lot of people my business because a lot of people just want the tea so they can key. I forgot what his name was. Zoe or something said that. But yeah, people not genuine no more. So, and what social media is gonna do? Social media can't help you out. So I don't put a lot of my personal business on Facebook, hardly any of my business. I'm on there to joke and laugh. And even when I'm in the company of family, and I ain't got no friends. So when I'm in a company of family, I don't just sit up and talk about my problems. Of course, in general, you might have them people that you be like, oh, it's hard out here, girl, baby. These bills, this. In general, you're going to talk about what's on the surface. You ain't going to get too deep. Not me anyway. Because, everybody ain't there to pray for you. They there to pray on you. So I'm just learning to build myself up, not overshare, and you know what I'm saying? Just take care of my business as we should, as any adult should and want to do. Because if you're in a fucked up situation and you're not trying to find a way to come out that hole or your situation to be better, to become better, to get more money, to get more hustle, to live more life, be happy, or happier, all that. Baby, what is you doing? What is you doing? You can't have fun without funds. So me, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Not quite there. Not there. I got a ways to go. But I'm heading in the right direction. And so the shopping, the buying clothes, the get my hair done every 2 weeks or every month, or once a month or whatever the case might be. Yeah, I know how to do my hair. Certain styles I can do myself. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hook myself up. And because we all wanna, make sure our kids are straight. We want to do the extracurricular stuff with our children sometimes. And you sometimes just want to do extra for yourself because as parents, you work hard and you want to, reward yourself sometimes. But we just got to make sure the money there to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure when we take a trip again, when I plan a trip for me and my children, I'm going to make sure, I got vacation money. And I also still got my bill money. So before I go, I can pay my bills. Or when I come back, I still got money to pay my bills because you don't want to get yourself in a freaking bind to where you asked out. You asked out. So you got to have funds to have fun. Because to a certain extent, yeah, you can go out of town. You can have fun. You can go out of town, or you can just a nice restaurant in your own city, nice restaurant or whatever type of entertainment you want to do. You can have the funds to do it. Just make sure you got enough to come home, and then tomorrow you can buy you a cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of, hustling, getting your shit together, making sure you working, making sure you being financially responsible. We got to make sure mentally we're there, physically we're okay, we're doing fine. Because if your mental ain't right, if physically you ain't right, then how can you go to work? It was a time when I was in a space mentally, baby, I quit my job, put that notice in, I was out of there because mentally I couldn't do it anymore. I was mentally at home not okay. Plus the stress I had on the type of job that I was doing, working in the healthcare field, baby, it's stressful in itself. So me, on top of dealing with, things at home and dealing with things within myself and trying to go to work and help and take care of other people that needed me, 10, 15, 20 people at a time needing me in different ways, that I had to let something go. And of course I couldn't let my family go. So my only other option was to let go of my job. Now, true enough, I had another job on the side because please, please, please don't ever quit one job before you get another one. That's a bad mistake. That's one of the worst decisions you can make financially when you want to quit a job. And so me in that mental state, yeah, I had a second job that I can go pick up hours and make some money. So me, I'm like, I'm over this. I just couldn't do it no more. I quit. I went to work. I quit. I didn't even clock in. I waited for the boss, the manager. Got there. I quit. I quit. So, I just went through a phase where I was just feeling like the world was on my shoulders and I couldn't, get it right for nothing in the world. The more I tried, it seemed like the more I failed, or the more I felt like I failed. The more I tried to do good, it seemed like bad luck was just knocking at my door. Do good, here come bad luck. Do good, bad luck. Something wasn't going right. It never was going right. It was always going wrong, but never going right. And so I got in this space and I just didn't care for a little while. I didn't care. I knew shit had to be done, but at the same time, the other side of my brain, the other side of my mental was telling me, who cares? I can't do it. I'm physically tired. I'm mentally drained. And I'm praying to God. And it was just like, damn, when it's going to let up? I be a good person. I try to be an honest person. You know, when is it going to let up? So, so that's why you got to be mentally. Make sure you gotta check on yourself. You got to make sure your mental health is good in order to be able to work to make the money. So some stuff you just gotta cut out until you can get back right. So you can snap back into it. Because rainy days don't last always. But it's all about how you choose to handle them rainy days. It's all about if you gonna jump over that puddle or you gonna just walk right through the mud and get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you gonna have them times where you gotta pick and choose what's more important. And you better damn sure pick what's important every time, especially if you don't have the help. If you're a single parent, whether it's a male or female, um, if you just know you don't have nobody to lean back on, to fall back on, you gotta make sure you take care of your business first. And by doing so, sometimes you gotta sometimes probably let your children know the truth. Don't sugarcoat it. My children are of age to where I can tell them the real. And when mama ain't got it, or you gotta wait a couple of weeks or so before you can get whatever it is you're asking for, whether it be shoes or some new clothes or whatever, a new game. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. And I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you I ain't got it. Okay, you can get it, but not today. You can get it next week, or you can get it in a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take money from your light bill or your rent. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not taking money from somewhere else just to satisfy my children. And just as much as I love pampering myself, having my hair done and looking cute, buying me some cute clothes and stuff, if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. If I don't have it, so I can't have fun. If I ain't got the funds, I can't go out and just ball out and spend a bag on it. So I'm not gonna do this. So you just gotta get your shit together. We all gotta get our shit together for the people out here that's having a hard time. Like I said, hard times don't last always, and I'm a living witness to that, baby. Because you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I pulled myself out of that mental state to where, you know, ooh, yeah. I pulled myself out because at the end of the day, can't nobody do it for you but you. People can be in your ear, try to give you pep talks and this and that, but at the end of the day, that stuff goes in one ear and out the other. So at the end of the day, it's up to you to want to hustle, to want to get up and go about yourself, motivate yourself, let your children be your motivation. That nice car, nice house you want, let that be your motivation to go to work. That trip you want to take out the country, or hell, in the United States for that matter, shit, you still gotta have the money no matter if you're going 10 miles away or 3,000 miles away. You gotta have the funds to do so. And so, I know I said I wanted to make this episode a little light, but it got a little deep. But at the same time, shit, right now everybody going through something. And when I say it, majority are going through something. From what I see on Facebook statuses, from like when I'm talking to people, you know what I'm saying? We just having conversations about, the basic things going on in our lives, or what business we got to take care of. Everybody, a lot of people are going through it. And all I can tell y'all is to hustle hard, keep God first. And every now and then for the people that drink, it's okay to have you a sip of wine or cocktail or a shot or two or three when you can. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And that's why I got this. And I know I didn't drink a lot, y'all, because I really don't want to drink a whole lot today. I just, wanted to have a little something in my glass because this is a podcast where we sip, whether it's wine, whether it's water, whether it's juice or milk, whatever your cup of tea might be. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I just needed to come back once I got my sound card back. I had to come and give y'all something. And my dates that I might drop They might switch up the days of the week because I was dropping every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central Time. So my work schedule now is different. So on them days, I'm gonna actually be working. At first, I was having Sundays and Mondays off, so I could still record if I needed to record on a Sunday or Monday, and still have time to edit and stuff. So just be looking out for me. I'm gonna drop, and once I figure out a good schedule to post, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. So I thank you all again for staying aboard, like not unsubscribing, and you know what I'm saying, just waiting on your girl. And so if you like this video, if you can relate to what I just talked about, anything in the video, drop it down below. What are you doing to pull yourself out of a hole? What type of hustle do you have going on, or what how are you financially responsible? Give some tips if you can to the people out here that need some tips. It never hurt to help another person out, because baby, the struggle can be real. That's gonna be the end of this podcast. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you can keep up when I do post, just in case you're not sure when I'm gonna drop. The notification bell will notify you each and every time. So that's going to be the end of this video. And y'all remember to live, laugh, and love life. Okay? All right, y'all. Peace out.